like this before. Come on, get me on the floor. DJ, what you waiting for? Watch me move when I lose it hard. Get you off with the touch, dancing in the dark. Notice what I'm wearing, I notice when you're staring. You know that I can take it to the next level, baby. Harder than the A-list, next one on my hit list. Baby, let me blow your mind tonight. I can't take it, take no more. Never felt like this before. Come on, get me on the floor. DJ, what you waiting for?
So that was Britney Spears' Till the World Ends. If you guys remember, before 2012, that thing came out, and apparently she made that song because apparently the world was going to end on December 21st, 2012. And here we are, 3 years later, and the world has not ended. Let's hope it never ends. Jesus Christ, I'm so afraid of the world ending. But, and yesterday, last week video, I realized that I wasn't doing, I can't everything straight. So yeah, I said I found my last, my bandana. And on the week of I Kissed a Boy, which was last week, that Tuesday, it was freezing cold, and I found my bandana in the pocket of my leather jacket, because the last picture I took on Instagram with my orange bandana, I had my leather jacket on. So I haven't seen my orange bandana since last winter. So it's been a long time. And yes, I am wearing the same attire I was as last week because this shirt got washed. So that's a good thing. Because the only other shirt I have is a tank top and has a minion on it, and that's the only other yellow shirt I have. I think I have one more, but it's like a dressy shirt. It's button up. I mean, I have a tie-dye one where there's purple and green in it, but I don't want to ruin the shot. So, in Can't Everything Straight, apparently, we found out that Sebastian actually almost had sex with Evan in the locker room. That, of course, they didn't decide to lock the door. But whatever. Sorry, I still have that cough. It's not great. But besides that fact, apparently, so Rory and Evan are now locked in a room, and Evan just showed Rory his hickey on his neck. Alright, so this is chapter Can't Evan Think Straight, chapter 17. On this note, hey guys, check out It Takes Two by the LY Project. It's really good. This chapter is dedicated to her. Sebastian's point of view. I shut my car off and Murphy got out and went to his house. We went down to his basement and dropped onto the couches. Okay, Seb, you're never quiet on the ride home. You barely said a word since lunch. What's wrong? What happened with you and Evan? Murphy asked with a concerned frown. I don't even know. Nice pestered, I snapped. I took deep breaths to calm myself down. I wasn't angry at Murphy. I had no right to take my frustration on him. Nothing happened, I repeated, this time in English. Oh, he said it in German. Something definitely happened. You're like your mom. You only speak German when you're really upset or angry about something, Murphy said flatly. So tell me, what happened, Sebastian? I forced a smile. Nothing happened, Murphy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. I was hoping to avoid his question. Sebastian, he said, narrowing his eyes, what happened between you and Evan today? He was just being the usual idiotic self, I said with a shrug. I was still sinking from the whole locker room incident. I hadn't had any idea that Evan could work his body against mine like that. Okay, so I lost control of the situation again, which meant the source of the amusement was getting too dangerous. I would have to drop Evan soon before things really got out of control. I thought my actions would paralyze Evan, like my eyes usually did, but he had grinded right back against me, and that completely caught me off guard. It had been exactly that to happen. I was supposed to be the one doing the teasing, not him. Sebastian, seriously, just tell me what happened, Murphy begged. Whatever happened, it seems like it really messed with your head. Murphy, you don't know me. You don't know me. Nothing has ever messed with my head, I said, laughing. But I knew he was right. It was messing with my head. All he had wanted to do in the locker room was kiss. All I ever wanted to do was kiss Evan, hold him and never let him go. No, stop it, Sebastian. There was no freaking way that I had any feelings at all towards Evan. My body was just reaching and that was it. Nothing more. Murphy opened his mouth to say more, but Celia chose that moment to bound down the stairs. God, I was so not in the mood to be hearing her call me Sebby and all clingy all over me. Hi, Murphy. Hi, Sebby, she said cheerfully, coming down to us, Liam trailing behind her. She began to move toward me, probably to sit in my lap again, but Liam shoved by her and jumped into my arms. He wrapped his arms around my neck and smiled at me, brightly giving Celia a smug look. Thank you, Liam! Hi, Sebby, he said cheerfully. Hi, Liam, he said, giving him an honest smile. Thank God he was such a brat. I didn't want Celia saying on me right now. I was so not in the mood. My mind flashed to Evan and the jealousy he got whenever Liam was with me. Oh, Evan. Stupid Evan. Liam looked over to me like a brother. Considering the fact I had moved here and becoming friends with Murphy short after Liam was born, he had grown up around me. He got jealous of anyone trying to take him from me. I could just imagine him kicking the shit out of Evan. I smirked, a little brat at that mental... I smirked a little at that mental image. Evan was so pathetic. But damn, he knew how to work his amazing body of his. No, stop! Sebastian, you do not like Evan. Okay, I'll admit, he certainly had a nice body. And nice face. But that was it. He was physically appealing and nothing more. I had no feelings for him. Sebby? Oh, he was, I think he's speaking German. I nearly snapped the hand over my mouth, but resisting the urge. Okay, Sebastian, calm down. So you had said, what do you want, bitch, to your best friend's cousin. Not sure that she knew that. She probably did speak German. Celia was staring at me, looking confused and a little hurt. Are you okay, Sebby? She asked. I forced a smile on my face. I'm sad. Sebastian, let's go get a soda. I'm thirsty, Murphy said, getting up and forcing me up the stairs, leaving his brother and cousin behind. Yeah, I don't think Evan knew that Celia was Murphy's cousin. Not that would really make a difference. What's wrong, Murphy demanded, dragging me into his bedroom and locking the door. Nothing, I said, feeling exhausted all of a sudden. Seb, something happened between you and Evan. Stop lying to me, he said, sitting on his bed, crossing his arms and glaring at me. I moved to leave his bedroom, not wanting to talk about this right now. Murphy jumped up and grabbed my arm and shook his head at me and I sighed. Murphy, I don't want to talk about it, I said, trying to keep my patience. Sebastian, please, don't ever tease Evan anymore. I know you're doing it. Look, I get that he's not the brightest guy in the world, but he's not a bad guy. I don't want to see him get hurt just because you think his feelings are amusing. Please don't screw with his feelings anymore, Murphy begged. I'm not gonna hurt him, Murphy, I said, yanking my arm out of his grip. I might drive him crazy with less. I might force him to need some alone time in the shower, but I wasn't gonna hurt him. He wasn't really that infatuated with me. It was physical appearance. He liked, and once he got over that, he'd never get over me. He wasn't attracted to my personality or anything like that. If he was attracted to me physically or personality-wise, I might actually feel bad messing around with him. But thinking someone's sexy didn't mean you were in love with them. I'm going to head home, Murph. I got a lot of homework to do, I said, leaving his bedroom. He followed behind me silently as I went down to his basement. I grabbed my car keys and turned to Liam and Celia, forcing a smile. I have to leave, you guys. Bye, he said, giving a small wave. No, Sebastian, you just got here, Liam said with a deep frown. I have to do a lot at home, Liam. I'm sorry. I'll be back tomorrow, I said. Liam bounced over and wrapped his arms around me. I hugged him back before releasing him, waving again, and leaving the house before Celia got the chance to say anything to me. I got in my car and took off towards my house. I turned to the music, trying to distract myself before my thoughts could drive me crazy. I pulled into my driveway and went into my house. I went upstairs and my mom glanced at me from the couch. You're home early, she said in surprise. Well, yeah, I have a lot of homework to do, I lied with a shrug. I turned and disappeared into my bedroom before she could say anything else. I just wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone right now. I grabbed my iPod and plugged it in my speakers, blasting whatever song I was already playing. I knew my mom would get mad for me having my music too loud, but she could deal with it for today. I needed to keep myself distracted. I'm reaching for the floor, going down with you, it's over, I sang along with the music. I could swim to shore or go down for more. It sounds like a sex song. The way you're saying my name, I could get carried away. I sighed and buried my face in my hands. I get so lost in you, I mumbled. God, why had I started messing around with Evan like that? I shouldn't have left it all verbal, with the occasionally light physical contact. Now he was messing with me. I didn't like that. I didn't like to lose in my own game, but that was wrong. Evan wasn't a game. He was a person with feelings. Extremely confused feelings. He didn't have anything more than physical attraction to me, and that's the only reason I was messing around with him. There was a loud knock on my door, and made me jump and shock. I got up and unlocked my door, pulling it open. Rory, I said in surprise, what are you doing here? Rory shoved me out of the way and stepped into my bedroom, shutting the door. He crossed his arm and raised an eyebrow at me. Evan told me about everything you've been going on lately. Sebastian, included the locker room and stunt you pulled, and that stunt you pulled. That's quite a mark you left on his neck. You must have been really eager, he said. I fought off a blush. Great! Now what was I supposed to say? Did I lie to him? No, that wouldn't be a wise choice. Obviously, Rory knew the truth. I opened my mouth to speak, but Rory held up his hand and I shut my mouth again. He shook his head at me. I don't want to hear about it. Quite frankly, I don't actually care what you did to Evan. What you and Evan do when you're alone together. But I do know you don't actually like Evan. We've been friends for 7 years, Sebastian. I know a lot about you. Evan may be an idiot, but I get people. Especially people like you, he said with a shrug. I bit my cheek so I wouldn't snap at him. People like me, and what the hell was that supposed? And what the hell was that supposed to mean? I highly recommend you don't keep messing with Evan. It might upset me, he said, and a threat clear in his eyes. This has been quite an interesting side of you, Rory, I said, forcing a smile, but I'm afraid it's almost dinner time, and I should probably go help my mom in the kitchen. Rory nodded. Of course, Sebastian, I hate to interrupt your dinner. Just remember what I said, and we shouldn't have any problems in the future, he said. I hope we don't. It'd be quite a shame, I said. Rory turned without another word and left my bedroom. I listened until I heard the front door shut before collapsing on my bed and sighing. I don't like Evan, I whispered to myself, but sounding weak. Evan's point of view. The doorbell rang and I bounced downstairs and pulled the front door open. Rory stepped into my house, and I stared at him curiously. You're late, I said. Yeah, I had to make a little detour, he said with a shrug, heading up the stairs without glancing back. Rude asshole, I grumbled before following him upstairs. We went into the dining room together, and we sat down at the table. Rory's parents were going out tonight, so I invited him here for dinner, like the good friend I was. And then the rude bastard shows up late because of some stupid detour, a.k.a. bitching at Sebastian. Worst friend ever. Hi, Rory. My parents greeted as they came out carrying food. They set the food down before sitting down. I scooped up the... yuck. I scooped some lasagna onto my plate and began to eat hungrily. I reached over for the milk, feeling thirsty. Evan, Mom said, her eyes widened slightly. What the hell is on your neck? My eyes widened the whole hell of a lot as I snapped my hand over my mark. Sebastian had left. Nothing, I said nervously. You're a crazy woman. You're seeing things. Move your hand right now, Evan, my mom said sternly. I slowly pulled my hand away from my neck, and my parents inspected the mark. I frigidly as they stared at my neck. Mind telling us how you got that? Some dad asked, leaning back and looking at me. The dog sucked my neck. I blurted out, what dog? Dad asked, Rory's dog. I said, slapping my hand over Rory's mouth before he could point out the fact that he didn't have a dog. Rory's poodle. Hergini, I think it's at. I don't know. I think it says Hergini. Yeah. She thought it would be super attractive if she held me down and wet at like a naughty girl she is. Sebastian Ansel definitely didn't give me in the locker room while basically screwing me with our clothes on. Nope, I'm totally straight, swear to God, it was all Rory's dog. They continued staring at me, and I nervously pull my hand away from Rory's mouth. How often does Rory like jokes about chemistry? Periodically, ha ha ha, get it, I'm so funny, oh my God, stop staring at me. I swear I'm not secretly gay and in love with Sebastian, I cried and banged my head against the dinner table miserably. Did you even get more orange juice? My mom asked my dad, completely ignoring me. I relaxed and let out a sigh of relief. Once again, my smooth charisma has saved me from potentially a bad situation. Evan, I really don't know why I'm friends with you, Rory said, shaking his head at me slightly. Because I'm sexy and charming, I reminded him. We fell into comfortable silence. As we began to eat, my thoughts turned to Sebastian and his explosion when I had grinded against him. He looked surprised, caught off guard. Did he like me, or had he just been messing with me? No, Sebastian wouldn't mess with my feelings like that. He wasn't that kind of guy. Tomorrow I would talk to him. I had to find out once and for all if he liked me or not. And oh god, I really hoped he liked me. Also, what do you guys think? Do you think Sebastian really likes Evan? And that's the question of the video. Do you guys think Evan? 20 minutes. Okay. Videos for Can't Evan Think Straight are a little longer. So yeah, do you think Sebastian likes Evan? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And this is the last video. I'm just kidding. I'm pre-recording. Yeah, so, and until next time, games, okay? Just ask the GSA. Huh?